Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 19th, 2026. It is a general collective reading, so as the messages come through today, please take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, if you are a Cancer sun sign, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. With all of that said, now let's begin. I'm tapping into the Cancer collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Cancer not see coming for the week of July 19th, 2026? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. We have fishing for comments, feedback, compliments. At the bottom of the deck, we have dodging bullets, blocking. Okay, what is this all about here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is fishing for comments something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Suddenly my nose is itchy. It wasn't itchy for the other three readings I just did. Okay. Clarify the Page of Swords here. Clarify the Page of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Sorry to keep touching my nose, but it just got itchy in your reading. Maybe you're watching and your nose is itchy. I don't know. Maybe the person who's on this side of the table, maybe their nose is always itchy. I don't know. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Cups, clarified by Ten of Pentacles, the World card, and the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. One more shuffle. Okay. We'll take what flipped over here. Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. And the Strength card. And why the High Priestess here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Clarified by the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it appears this week, because this is in your energy, right? Fishing for comments, compliments, offer, opportunity. I feel like obviously this is your side of the board. If you want to reverse this, you can, but I'm going to read it as if this is you. It's like you're awaiting news, information, communication, offer, opportunity, so you can move forward with something. So I don't know, maybe you're waiting to hear back from a realtor. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from your friend if you guys are going to the movies. You know, maybe you're waiting back to hear from your person whether or not you guys are going to go food shopping on Sunday. There's just something here where you're like, I feel like you put something out there in that Page of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. This is you in your highest vibration, whether you're masculine or feminine. It's like, now I'm waiting to hear back from someone so I can take the appropriate steps or make the plan or move forward with something. And whoever this person is, they mean a lot to you. Okay, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, it could be your business partner, it could be your spouse. It's someone who's in your immediate circle. So family, close friend. But I feel like you're waiting to hear news from this person so you can move forward. And in that Three of Wands, I see you here just waiting. So again, it's like, I'd like to move forward on this. And then you're sort of up in your head about whether or not this is, you know, going to come together, or whether or not you will be presented with whatever it is here that you're waiting for. And then that High Priestess, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers, it's like, then this person goes quiet, or you're not hearing back from them as quickly as you were anticipating. So Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is like what you're waiting for, the offer, the information, communication, the opportunity. So tell me more about this person's energy. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Two cards here of Pisces. We have a Gemini. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. This person's energy. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of deck, Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have dodging bullets. We have dirty offer. We have wolf in sheep's clothing. Is this directed towards Cancer? If we get an ace or major arcana card, that would be a yes. I don't feel like it is, but let's see. Is this directed towards Cancer this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Queen of Wands. No, that would be a no. It's right. It's not an ace. It's not a major arcana card. So I feel like you're waiting to hear back from someone. And while they have every intention to provide you with the information, communication, you know, offer, assistance, opportunity, whatever it is here that you desire from them. I mean, they've made the choice to present this to you, but they're a bit delayed because they're dealing with something else here in their life. It could be a financial issue. It could be an issue with someone in their life, like with a friend, a family member, a lover, like maybe this is your realtor and they're having relationship issues. So I feel like right now with that blocking card, like the dodging card, I feel like this person is just sort of blocking out anything else external because they're dealing with something internal this week. Tell me more about what this person's dealing with. So I know that you seem to be growing impatient here in the wait. Again, I don't feel like it's this person's intention to not communicate with you or not present you with the offer. It just seems like they have something else going on. What else is this person dealing with this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Death card. There's an ending here of some kind. Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's been like a long time coming. So I feel like this person will get out of it sooner rather than later with the Six of Wands. But they're experiencing an ending or some type of transformation in regards to their structure, their stability, or some type of relationship here in their life. So I just feel like they have an external conflict that doesn't really have anything to do with you and them, although it is impacting you this week because, again, you're waiting to hear back from them on something and they're very slow to communicate with you. So I just kind of feel like they're blocking out the world right now, okay, because they're dealing with something else. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. Yeah, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. It's like by the end of July you'll hear from them because Seven of Cups is the 7th month of the year. And then we have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Communication, and the Six of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. So you do end up hearing back from them, but probably not this week. And if you do hear anything back, I don't feel like it's concrete. I think this person's going to need a week or some time to just sort of process whatever it is here that they're dealing with. And then it's like they will contact you or further the communication with you in the following week. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here. So I wouldn't panic this week. Maybe that's why your nose was itchy. You're like, I've got a nose for these things. I think they're up to something. Looking at the energy, I don't think it has anything to do with you. I just think that unfortunately you are affected by it. One more shuffle here. Thank you. So your advice for the week ahead. King of Wands, Six of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So continue to proceed forward with whatever it is that you can work on because, again, information is coming in, right? Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. That's exactly how these came out. Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. So like this person will take the inspired action to contact you. In the interim, I feel like you need to move forward. Yes, Cancer, Sun card, King of Pentacles. There's that Three of Swords. I feel like this person is dealing with something else, a financial issue, a relational issue, a family issue. So you will be hearing from them. In the interim, just kind of focus on other things, things that, you know, you're passionate about, or, you know, this could be like a work project, and just using it as an example. You can extrapolate it to your life how you see fit. And you're waiting for this coworker to get back to you on this, but maybe they're going to take the week off or a couple of days off. It doesn't mean that they won't work with you on this project. It's just like they need some time here to deal with something going on in their life, and then they return back the following week and they provide you with everything you need. So I just feel like knowing that context now, maybe this week will be a little bit smoother for you. That is what I have for you, Cancer. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.